Good morning. How are you? How's everything going? I'm late. I know I'm late, but I had some things to do this morning, and it took much longer than I expected it to. Okay? Uh, Trying to place an order for Thanksgiving food, so that's the way it goes. Now, what am I going to talk about? Jesus, I have the faintest idea right now. So aggravating. All right. Let's see how we're doing this. Trump has changed his mind and is now supporting the release of the Epstein tapes, whatever you pronounce it. Epstein, I don't know. Tapes. And they're saying the biggest reason is that he would have had an embarrassing loss on the floor of Congress should he try to oppose that. Now, he's ordered an investigation of everybody but himself. He wants to go after Clinton, and we know Clinton's on it. We don't care. We want to know if you're on it, and I know he's on it. Jesus, if he's not on it, there's no justice in this world. Those documents aren't real. They've been redacted and reprinted and everything else. But he's got to be there, and if he's not, then it's a joke. Don't pay any attention to the Justice Department anymore. It's like we're all on our own, folks. And one of those 300 or some odd thousand or 30 million or whatever it is, gun owners is going to do something stupid. And then we'll see where we go from there. Wow. So, but he doesn't like to lose. He's going to lose, but that's beside the point. He just does it. Is he making a big thing about the Saudi Crown Prince coming? I told you they got the Republicans and the politicians in this country, especially the Republicans, have always had a special deal with Saudi Arabia. Okay, I don't care what they tell you. There's a special deal with those people. Remember that Bin Laden was part of the Saudi family. Okay, and a lot of the other ones some of the other hijackers came from Saudi Arabia. They were paid by Saudi Arabia. Families, not the government. Although families are the government over there, so it's hard to tell what's going on. All right? So, this is what you're looking at. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the deal is, but I know they've always been specially privileged, and they kiss their ass. Maybe he's looking for another jet. I don't know. He's got a jet that's probably got every piece of malware and spyware in the world installed on it now. He's just stupid, but that's beside the point. I wonder who's going to get the plane when he leaves office, because I would take the plane as payment for some of the money he stole from the government. Yeah, Trump is picking some really good people. This deputy UN job has got. She's questioning the loyalty of American Muslims. Well, what about American Catholics? They did that with Kennedy when he ran for president. They said, is he going to be loyal to the government or the Pope? They were all over that, the Republicans. So, let's see. The FBI and the Justice Department are struggling to beat back the conspiracies that their leaders once fanned. Crypto is melting down. Stocks keep falling. What the hell's going on here, folks? Looks a little weird today. A viral salmon sperm. I don't know. I don't think so. These are just some of the headlines I'm looking at. This is pretty. Because I really haven't had a lot of time to do this today, this morning. And I'm like, and then my wife went off on me because, oh, you spent too much money. I go, fuck you, I'm paying for it, not you. It's not our money, it's my money. And I'm getting tired of this shit that I have to put up with all the time. Da, 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 da. People are saying that Epstein's speaking from the grave. It's Stein, I think. Stein. Anyhow, speaking from the grave. Of course he is. He was. I'm sure that they had him killed, but somebody did. I don't know whether it was the government or somebody else, some individual, that just knew shit was going to be bad. Of course, the stock market's going down, dropping a lot. Doesn't tell you how much right now. It's dropped. What has it dropped? 0.84% on the Dow, 0.59 on the S&P 500. Nasdaq's down 0.90%. So it's a lot of money people are losing. Let's go to my favorite stocks, the ones that I don't like, and see how they're doing. Tesla's down almost $4.47. Still doing better than I wanted to. But that's not because of Musk, because Musk doesn't do anything anymore. He just sits around and plays with himself all day long, when he's not getting high. Trump media is $10.40. It's down 40 cents for the day. It's down a lot. Really. It's been as high as something like 43, and it's $10.32 right now. Pitt sold his house for $5.2 million. That's great. What did he pay for it? What else can I look at today? Okay, that's that. YouTube is full of really stupid stuff. Don't ever go to YouTube for news. Seriously. Let's see if I can see what's over here. I did that one already. Let's try this. You see where MSNBC now is MS Now? See, this headline's got it right. Trump faces his biggest house rebellion yet and pretends it's his idea. That's him supporting the Epstein files release now, You have and Marjorie Taylor Greene's looking to. She's trying to pull a deal, get back into Trump's good graces because she wants to be a senator, and I don't think anybody wants her there. So see what happens there. Couple of colleges are going after free speech. Indiana and Texas. Well, Texas is I've met people from that went to school in Texas. I'm sorry, but there's something wrong down there. They're very bigoted people. I'm surprised they let black players play on the football team. I mean, if you're a football player, you can get away with just that's like being the president of the United States, be a football player in schools like Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, and whatnot. You can pretty much get away with anything you want, so long as you're really, really good. I mean, you just can't be a run-of-the-mill player. You got to be a real good player, a star or something like that. Trump's FEMA chief resigned. It's because they couldn't find him during the flood that killed those girls. He was, I don't know where he was. He was on vacation someplace, and a whole bunch of people died and stuff during that, including the girls, the kids from the school. I guess it was a school. He keeps releasing the January 6th rioters, giving them pardons. That's going to come back and bite somebody in the ass, us or them. I don't know which yet. On the Walmart and Thanksgiving costs, Trump is saying his big fact is neither big nor fact. He's lying. Go to Walmart and other companies, and in every case, it's about 25%. A Thanksgiving meal and surroundings are 25% lower than if it was under the Biden administration. Completely false. And it's not coming from Walmart, and he's claiming it is. The reality, the claim is neither big nor a fact, as the president really ought to understand now. The truth is simple. Walmart lowered the cost of Thanksgiving dinner by reducing, this is in a bad color for me to read, so I'm sorry, by reducing the number of items included in the package and replacing brand name products with value products. Consumers will pay less, in other words, because they get less. No thanks in the White House's misguided agenda. See, Trump has no agenda. I don't know why they keep calling it a misguided agenda. Trump has no agenda. Don't they realize that? His immigration crackdown is picking up U.S. citizens. They had a Native American lady before. They're a bunch of thugs. That's what it is. I don't know. Kash Patel's girlfriend is being protected by FBI SWAT agents and a security. I don't think they want to, maybe they want to bang her, but I don't think anything else. She's a country music performer. And right, it's going to delay law enforcement from going someplace else, but they don't, Trump don't care. Patel don't care. That's for shit sure. I don't know why she's going out. Oh, I do know why she's going out with him. The money. Because I heard he's got a little dick. So it's got to be the money. That's Patel I'm talking about. We all know Trump has a little dick. With that belly, he hasn't seen his penis unless it's in the mirror for the last 20 years. Yeah. Republicans' shutdown victory is going to actually hurt them, and that's true. They have to come up with some. They have to do some actual work now. You see, they didn't like the Affordable Care Act when it was called Obamacare, and the first time around, when he was first time he was elected president, he was going to get rid of it, and we're going to come up with a better plan. And he had three or four. They did 3 or 4 plans that nobody wanted. And what it boiled down to is they couldn't get rid of it because they couldn't come up with anything better at it because they're not smart enough. You know, I mean, Obama just got tired of this shit, sat down and said, "Let's do it this way," and then I think did it by proclamation or something, and he got it through, and that was it. And then the people were, not everybody liked it, but now they like it. Those that are on it like it now, and they want to get rid of it again. And it's like I said, I have no problem with them getting rid of it. Just what are you going to replace it with? And they can't come up with programs that are worthwhile to replace it with because they're doing it without empathy, okay? They're trying to come up with something without empathy where they don't have to care about the people that are, not getting coverage or whatever. Good thing I don't live in Colorado, because I'm good at hiding out in mountains and stuff like that. And I'd be causing all kinds of problems out there. Or Trump's little band of ICE agents. See, and they're right. The Democrats need to start thinking beyond Obamacare. They take an issue. That's the problem the Democrats have. Most politicians have. They take a popular issue and they beat it to death, and they don't know, that there are other problems in the world that they should be taking care of. So they're beating to death the Epstein files and the, what is Obamacare? Trump's processing his $2,000 checks to Americans. The math doesn't add up. Yeah. Stuff he hasn't been able to do. Healthcare, tax cuts, cheaper groceries, gas at $2 a gallon, treatments for the coronavirus. Now he's promising $2,000 per person. And the tariff income that he's trying to use the money from isn't coming from the foreign countries. It's coming from the American public. People that buy the products pay the tariff, not the people that ship it. I'm trying to read this article real fast. I don't. He's only going to give it to Republicans. Oh, geez, I don't know what's going to happen there. So what are we doing now? Have I bored everybody yet? I've been on here almost 20 minutes. Just sitting here being fat, It's fun sitting here being fat. All right, listen, I'm out of here. It's Tuesday. Nothing going on tonight. Um, Trump's partying. You know, maybe he'll get a piece of sushi stuck in his throat or something. You know, and have an emergency. I hope not, but you know what? I don't like to wish bad things on people because damn, it comes back at me. But anyhow, hit that subscribe button. By the way, I got the 2 subscribers back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But we need more. We want more. We want more. We want more. Okay, guys, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.